They are short, eternally blue, and extremely old. Their name is used as noun, verb, adjective, and just about every other category of word. In case you haven't figured it out yet, we're going to be talking about the Smurfs. I'm Ollamh, and welcome to Geek Trivia. Let's start at the very beginning, shall we? The Smurfs were created by a Belgian artist known as Peo. He was dining with a friend and couldn't remember the word for salt, and just asked his friend to pass the Stroomt, which started a random joke using the term as both noun and verb. This sparked the idea, and soon the Stroomfs were born into a comic strip. When they came to America, their name was changed to the shorter, more English-friendly Smurfs. Of course, as many of us know, they became a major hit on early Saturday morning cartoons on NBC. The story goes that an executive from NBC saw his daughter playing with a Smurf doll and decided that if his daughter liked them that much, they would make a great cartoon for children. Now, we all know that Smurfs are short, but just what is their size? They have been described as being 3 apples tall, which brings up the question of what type of apples. The average height for an apple is 5 inches for red, 4 for green, and 6 for yellow. So they are somewhere between 12 to 18 inches tall. To give you a decent comparison, that's about as tall as my knee. There are a lot of questions about the deeper meaning behind the Smurfs. The fact that they share everything they have, they divide the work based on interests and skills, and seem to have no concept of currency. Many people view them as socialist or even communist, while others view them as white supremacists based on the white clothing and the one official female being blonde. The truth is they have no political undertones. They were created to impart the idea of friendship and love, nothing more. And while we're talking about their choice of clothing, did you know that the hats that they wear are called Frisian caps and are a symbol of liberty, which have been around for over 100 years? The Smurfs have their own variation of the idea of zombies. There is a disease that, for them, causes them to turn purple, at least in the cartoons. It was actually black in the comics, and bring out aggressiveness and the urge to bite other Smurfs on the tail, thus spreading the disease. So far, there are 105 different Smurfs with specific names, including some that have never made it to the cartoons, such as Alchemist Smurf, Timid Smurf, Enamored Smurf, Finance Smurf, Lumberjack Smurf, and Navigator Smurf. Their major antagonist, though not the most powerful one, is Gargamel, who is a wizard by training. His background obviously includes a certain amount of alchemy, as one of the various reasons for wanting to capture the Smurfs includes the desire to use them to turn base metals into gold. Alongside this reason, he also wants to eat them, though the reason for that has never been fully explained, and to simply destroy them. Now the question I have is, how good of a wizard and alchemist can Gargamel really be when he is so clumsy and accident-prone? For the most part, both wizarding and alchemy are supposed to rely on very precise positioning and measurements. Now, alongside Gargamel, there is a feline named Azrael, who, from a very young age, had an interest in hunting Smurfs. Did you know that Azrael was originally a female cat in the comics, but then was referred to as male later in the cartoon series? It seems that while Gargamel is reliant on the feline, he does not pry into how the cat self-identifies. Now, naturally speaking, all Smurfs are male. This may make a person wonder, what about Smurfette? She was actually created by Gargamel in hopes that she would cause jealousy and anger among the Smurfs. It would have worked except for the fact that originally she had a big nose, messy brunette hair, and was not cute. She became a real Smurf thanks to Papa Smurf. In the comics, he used plastic surgery to change her appearance, and magic in the cartoon. So apparently, the mark of being a real Smurf is being cute and appealing. That is all the time we have for today. Hopefully, you learned a few things about the small blue beings. What piece of trivia did we miss? What did you learn? Leave a comment down below and let us know. As always, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio! Travel gentlemen, I've decided that it's time to give you a gentleman's perspective on the world. Okay, that was kind of cool.